The Denver Women's Commission is committed to closing gender gaps in the workforce because women who are empowered to achieve their full potential become business leaders, raise healthy families, and contribute to vibrant communities. We believe that Denver can be a leader in this effort by operationalizing gender equity in both the public and the private sectors. To do this, the Denver Women's Commission has created Denver Thrives When Women Thrive, a guide to support public and private employers in assessing how they fare in promoting gender equity principles within their own organizations. So, what is it? Denver Thrives When Women Thrives is a tool. There's no right or wrong way to do it. There's no big or small task. There's no carrot or stick to seek or fear. This is about affirming your values and then really walking the walk. You know your organization best, and we want this to be about your organization, your objectives, and your people. Denver Thrives When Women Thrive is just a roadmap. We offer suggestions so that employers can begin to focus on the issues that may be affecting equity in their workplace, and then affect the changes that they seek within their own operations. Many people begin this assignment by asking, why is this a problem? And the answer is there are many contributing factors, including large-scale social, political, environmental, and economic reasons why women are statistically paid less than their male counterparts. For example, women traditionally take on caregiving responsibilities for their families, and as a result, suffer consequences to their career trajectories. There are also forces of implicit bias that an employer may not even be aware of. Or women are overrepresented in lower-paying jobs and underrepresented in higher-paying ones. And then there's always just the statistical prevalence that in Denver, women on average make 81 cents to the dollar as compared to Denver men, with minority women making substantially less. So then the question becomes, why should we fix it? Aside from the inherent unfairness, the fact is that pursuing principles of equity is actually good for business. Equity in the workplace promotes the retention of skilled women within firms, resulting in more diverse company leadership, and translates into significant financial returns for your organization. It also enhances the purchasing power of women to buy your goods and services. So how do we do it? Denver Thrives When Women Thrive is comprised of 5 phases. Each one is important, but some are more difficult to execute than others, which is why it's important to remember that the Denver Women's Commission is here to support your organization throughout this process. So reach out, we're here to help. Phase 1, we affirm your values and make the Denver Promise. Step 1 is easy, we get to affirm our values. Together, we commit to annually reviewing your strengths and challenges and making the changes necessary to promoting these values. To do this, we encourage all employers to take the Denver Promise. That is, to understanding, evaluating, and committing to eradicating barriers contributing to inequity in the workforce. Phase 2, pick your focus area, dig deep. Phase 2 starts by picking a focus area, or a theme, if you will. Just one. Focus on just one theme at a time and pick whatever is most salient to your workforce. For example, some focus areas might be related to compensation structure, career advancement opportunities, or your organization's work culture. Then, we identify all of the possible factors that contribute to that focus area. For example, if your organization has chosen to focus on career advancement opportunities, some contributing factors might be your organization's training programs, mentorship opportunities, or annual review practices. Then, we dig. Once you have a sense of the universe where this information might be found, you dive into your data. Take a hard look at your reports, your policies, talk to your employees, conduct surveys, whatever you have to do to get the information you need about those factors that you've identified. But again, remember that there's no right or wrong. This is the process of self-evaluation that will contribute to the important dialogue around what you want your organization to represent. And you're not alone. Denver Thrives When Women Thrive provides your organization with examples of the types of resources, questions, and activities that are likely to yield meaningful data around your focus area. Now we move to the fun part, Phase 3, action planning. Phase 3 helps employers to create and implement action steps that will affect real, tangible change in their workplace. We encourage a specific list of objectives, tasks, priorities that includes responsible individuals, deadlines, and accountability. Then we move to Step 4, and we ask you to act on your action plan. Step 4 is a separate step, and not by accident. There's nothing worse than doing all the hard work, energizing your people, and then never actually executing to the finish line. So jump in with both feet. Determine what success means to your organization. And last, but certainly not least, Phase 5, share and celebrate. Aside from making the Denver Promise, we want organizations who have taken the charge and implemented actions to be proud of what you've accomplished. Showcase your efforts and know that your organization will be known as one that is serious about its values and walks the walk. Whether it be through an internal newsletter or an acknowledgement at a future Denver Promise event, we want your organization to recognize and be recognized for doing its part for gender equity. So there you have it. Denver Thrives When Women Thrive is your tool. You make of it whatever you choose. We're here to help. We'll support you in whatever way you see fit. So join us, the Denver Women's Commission, in advancing this very powerful process of self-reflection. Together, we can eradicate the institutional barriers contributing to inequities in the workplace and send a compelling message to everyone around that we are a community of employers who provide our people with opportunities, not obstacles.